This is a quick video on how to group blocks and then group groups. And I'm going to go to the About page to start this. So here you can see on the front end we have this page, and in order to get things narrow we have to group our groups. We might not end up keeping this method, but this is the current plan. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, we want this to be more narrow. And down here you can see that these ones are narrow as they are, so those are working. So let's just start this from scratch. So instead of saying, hey, here's a block that has a block inside of it, group inside of a group, what I can do is I can just duplicate this outer group. And now I have a group inside of a group. So I can edit from here. I can remove all this content and I can say, here's my text inside a group that's inside a group. And by deleting the items that were inside of it, it looks like it deleted the group that it was in, right? So now I actually do have to go back and regroup it because I wasn't careful about what I deleted. I deleted the group. So here I'm in the group, and when you are in the group and you want to group it again, you can't, right? Because the only option you have is to ungroup. So what you need to do is take what you want to group again and then group that. So now there's a group inside of a group. But when you're selected on the group, you only have the option to ungroup. So it's really about the blocks. So if I want to group these blocks, even though they're already in a group, I have to highlight the blocks that I want to group. And then I have to, so I'm highlighting the blocks that I want to group by hitting Shift and clicking on the blocks that I want. So I have this selected, click Shift and I hit this one. Now I have these two blocks and I have my three dots and I can go to group. And then I can do that again. But where you're going to get caught up is going to try to group another group instead of grouping what's inside that group. Hope that makes sense. For ungrouping, so now we have this one that has the group inside the group. So to ungroup, I am going to select whichever group I want to let go of. So for this group, I would go to my three dots and I would go to ungroup. And that puts me back to just the one group. Now if I want to further ungroup it, I can start my paragraph and I can hit up, and that will take me to the group. So now the group is selected, or I can go to the group here in the block navigation, and then at that point I have my three dots and I can ungroup again. I hope that helps. Let me know if that's not clear, and I'll record another more clear video. So just let me know what you'd like clarified.